So in this video, I'll be talking about the fee management, the attendance, and the report for our student management application, which is the OpenCampusPro. So hey guys, this is Vishwit. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's get started. So I have talked about the user authentication. I have talked about the student management, teacher management, course management, batch management. Okay. So in this video, I'll be talking about the attendance tracking, the fee management, and the reports. Okay. So you can see this is a Linux environment. I'm using Fedora Linux. Okay. So now we have the student details. Okay, we can see over here we have all the details present, and we will be talking about the marks and the attendance and the fees. Okay, so for the marks, we will add mark. Okay. Okay. So I'll select the batch. Maybe computer science. And I have to select the student, which is me over here. And let's suppose the marks I obtained is 45. Okay. And I will add. It's a bit slow in Linux. I don't know why. So you can see I have added 45. I am passed. Okay. Fortunately, I am passed. So that's how the marks system is over here. You can add more. Let me add marks from the student. Electronics. Do we have one person enrolled, right? One person. Don't we have one person enrolled? I thought we have one student enrolled. Student Raju. Okay, he's not enrolled into any batch. Okay, let's enroll him into a batch. Okay, so Raju, you have to be in a batch. It's a bit laggy, but we'll give him the electronics batch. I'll say you are an active person. Okay. Yeah, and I'll update. Yep. And I think it's updated. So now if I go to marks, add marks. Okay, it's pretty slow. I don't know why. Okay, could not get canonical path, something and all. I'll check. I'll try to improve the performance. But yeah, so I'll select the batch first. Electronics. I'll select the student, Raju, and I will give him maybe a good mark as 80. Okay, and I'll add. So he passed. Okay, great. Then we'll include everyone is passing. So I think that's how the marks work. Okay, if you want to update it, maybe let's suppose I'll give Raju, maybe he did not do that well. Maybe he got 35. Okay, and let's update. So he failed. So passing marks is 40. Okay. Now you can search by student name or student ID. If I just do 1777194, you can see student ID is Raju's, and if I give 1, it is mine, and if I give something else, nothing is it is removed. Now if I pass the name also R, Raju is coming. If I give my name, I'm coming. Okay, and we can also filter based upon batches. So computer science, electronics. Okay, great. Okay, now the performance is much better. So this is how the marks structure work. Now if I go to attendance, so let's suppose I want to check the attendance of let's suppose the computer science. Okay, students, and here are all the students that are present. And if I go to electronics, you can see Raju. Okay, and if I select another batch, so there is no one. So there was this glitch where if I select anything, all the students were coming up. Okay, so I just fixed it. And this is the particular date that for which we are filling up the attendance. Okay, for 27th, for 24th. Okay, today is 26th. So we'll fill the attendance for 26th. Now, I have given this option as mark all as present, all as absent, mark all as late. Okay, this option was not there, mark all as late. I just added it. And so if I just do a, let's suppose mark all as present, it marks everyone as present, save attendance, and it is saved. If I do mark all as absent, save. If I do mark all as late, save. You can see the toast messages are, you can't see the toast messages clearly, but it is there. It is there. When you will run it in your system, it will work. My image is like my photo is just, I mean, my video camera is at that position, but let me show you. If I just mark all as present, save attendance, it's coming. Mark all as absent, save attendance. Mark all as lit, save, and it's coming up. That's it. You know, I just spent maybe 2 minutes prompting to fix this, and it got fixed. 2 minutes. No, by default, like it would take me almost maybe an entire 1 hour or 2 hour to get this built up. But yeah, that's the power of AI. So that's how it is fixed. It is working. So that's the part of the attendance. Now we will move on to the fees. Okay. Now here, add a fee record. Okay. Select a batch. I'll go CAC 2026. Select a student. I am a student. The amount maybe I will give as I mean, it doesn't say it's a per semester fee or per year fee. I mean, 2 semester fee. Um, uh, like you can, if you are using this application, customize it based upon how you want it. Okay. But for now, I will just put maybe 1 lakh. Fine. 1 lakh rupee. I think that's good. And I'll put the due date as, let's suppose, 20, maybe the 30th. Okay. And I'll just create. So you can see it shows I am like, I have this due date is this, okay, and it is shown as pending. Okay, total outstanding, collected, total fees, okay, and we can filter based upon all, pending, paid, overdue. Okay, let me add one more record. I think we have one more student, right? For the batch, ECE, student, Raju. I will give the amount as maybe 60,000. And I'll give the due date as maybe 20th. And I'll create. Okay, I'm not giving any description. Okay, we can, if you want, you can add it. So you can see Raju has an overdue. So he has passed his due date, and you can see the 60,000 over here. So you can see total fees that has been raised is 1,60,000. Outstanding is 1,60,000. Okay. Now let's suppose Raju pays his fee, and I can just go and mark pay. Okay. It's still a bit slow in Linux. I'll mark this as paid. So you can see Raju's fees is paid. And it is showing 1,60,000 is the total fees that has been raised, 60,000 collected, and 1 lakh is still outstanding. Okay. So I think it pretty much does the job what it's supposed to do. So here you can filter based upon pending, which is mine, paid, overdue. Okay, that's it. Now I will club the report part. Okay. So here it is kind of a analytics part, you can say. Okay. So so in the dashboard, I think let me show the dashboard one. So you can see two total students, 2 teachers, 2 courses, 3 batches, 100% attendance rate, and 1 lakh total outstanding fees. Okay, pretty much. Now, I haven't shown this part. Like you also have this theming. Okay, you can just change the theme in dark mode or in light mode. Okay. I just when just demoing, I just use light mode so that it's easier for your eyes if anyone is watching. Okay, the CSS is not good. There is a little bit over there that it's touching the border. Anyways, that's something very minor to address now. So we will go to the report part. So the report part is a very high level view on what's actually going on. Like let's suppose if there is a principal, if she or he wants to take a look on like a bird eye view on what's going on. So this is the dashboard statuses, how many students, teachers, courses, active batches, attendance rate, outstanding fee. And if I go to just on the attendance report, so the dashboard doesn't show the attendance rate. Okay, I mean, it shows the 100% attendance rate, but doesn't go in a little bit of detail. Okay, so here in the attendance report, you can see 1 is present, 0 absent, 0 late, 100% attendance, okay, for the particular date, I believe. So it's just a very high level view, okay? So it's not for the particular date, my mistake, okay? It's overall the total, this summary, okay? So if I go into the fees report, you can say this is the total amount, 1 paid, 1 is pending, 0 overdue, and this is the collection rate, okay? And this is a students report, total 2 students, okay, how many are active, inactive, and how many are graduated, and this is the marks analytics, and based upon batches, definitely. So computer science, okay, let's for all the batches total overall, we have 1 pass, 50% pass rate, we have 1 failed, 50% failed rate, median marks is 40, and we can filter based upon the batches, as you can see. Okay, well then good, this works just fine, right? And we can use it in the dark mode if you want, easier on the eyes. Okay, so now I'll show you something a little bit interesting. So now it's very difficult for me to fill all the databases, like to show you a scenario where you are running a proper school or a proper university and you have all your students present, okay, because we have very less records over here. Okay, this is not real life scenario. Like I have 2 records present over here, I have 2 teachers present over here. Okay, in courses also I have 2 courses, in batches also I have like 3 batches. Okay, so this is not realistic. Okay, we need more records. Okay, so I will show you how to add more records. Okay, but I'll show you that in the next video. I have a seed database present. I'll show you how to run that and how to we will get a whole new view with more records. Okay, so for this video, I hope you liked it. If you did, do press that like button. Okay, and thank you for watching, and I'll be waiting for you guys in the next upcoming video.